What's good, y'all? Dezo back with another video, man. Today is day 2 of following my rules until I'm profitable, right? Of this 30-day series, 30 trading day series of following my rules until I'm profitable to see if we can pass this eval and get funded, right? And actually take a payout. But we're going to be disciplined. We're going to follow our rules. We're going to do everything we need to do the right way to get it done, right? I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe on this video, and we're going to go ahead and hop on the charts and see what we can find. Hopefully, we can find a bigger setup. We're going to look for A+ setups only. And if we find it, we're going to take it. We're going to annihilate it, right? But enough talking. Let's get straight into it, man. Come on. All right, y'all. So this is day 2 of following my rules until I'm profitable. What we had here, we had a demand setup. Price broke structure right here. We came down. We wicked into our zone. We didn't close into the zone, which is beautiful. We wicked into the zone. Being that we wicked into the zone, I put my stop loss below the wick, and I entered at the break of the candle high. This candle high right here. I entered at the break of the candle, targeting a 1 to 3, right? We did just tap our 1-to-1, so this is a risk-free trade, currently floating $450, $60 in profit, right? And I am actually going to go ahead and trail to 1-to-1. Reason why I trail to the 1-to-1 right now is because this is a huge zone, y'all. This is a 64-point zone, right? And honestly, yeah, this is a huge zone, so that's why I trailed to the 1-to-1 so early, because price is most likely going to retrace, right? And we have another setup right here, right? Another setup, most likely going to get wicked out. If we do, it's all good, not tripping. But we have another zone right here. The reason why I say most likely going to get wicked out is because this zone right here, right? We just created a new zone, new imbalance. Price is going to come down, tap into the zone, possibly, and then continue to push up. Overall, this is a decent setup here on Nasdaq. And I'm just going to continue to actually, you know, let the trade play out, let it hold. Hopefully we can break this high right here and continue to push up to the 1 to 2, right? But overall, currently up $460 on this trade, y'all. Beautiful setup. I waited for this trade to play out, and we finally played out, y'all. Finally played out. I'm being disciplined. Like I said, it's day 2 of following my rules until I'm profitable. So this is the first setup of the day, and if I don't get wicked out, hopefully we can shoot to the 1 to 2. 1 to 2 would be roughly right here, 768, right? So we're gonna wait and see. We're going to wait and see, looking for a break of this candle high. Break of this candle high will indicate, okay, we're gonna continue pushing up. And because we already came down and wicked now, right? So if we get a break of the candle high, that means we'll continue pushing up, hopefully, before we retrace, right? That way I can secure some more profits on this trade. Reason why I trailed to the 1-to-1 before I hit the 1 to 2, like I said, this is a big zone, y'all. This is a big zone, right? This is a huge zone, a 64-point zone, right? So that's why I trailed to the 1-to-1 early, just to secure profits on this trade, y'all. And I was risking 300 something on this trade, so yeah, nice setup here on Nasdaq, and we're just gonna wait and let the trade play out and see what happens. I hope we can push above this high though, and that we don't get wicked out and tap our 1 to 2. Okay, we just pushed above the high, y'all. We just pushed above the high. I'm just looking for a stronger push up. That way we could go ahead and secure some more profits. Let's see what the market wants to do. Secure 457. So I just moved my stop, secure 457 on this trade, y'all. Nice setup here. I am trailing heavy on this trade, y'all. I am trailing heavy, so I just want to make sure that I'm securing profit. You feel me? I risked 300, and I think I was risking like 380. I think 380, around there, right? Around 380. And I'm gonna just let price run up. Currently up $529 on this trade. Might get wicked out, y'all. we do get wicked out, I at least secured 457 on this trade, y'all. That's if we do get wicked out, right? I hope y'all having a good day today. I hope y'all basically staying on top of y'all game, doing what y'all supposed to be doing. I'm forcing myself to be disciplined. This is not easy, forcing yourself to be disciplined and follow your rules, you know, but it's what I have to do to become profitable, bro, because like I've been fucking up so much, so I gotta do the opposite of what I've been doing to basically get rich off this shit, right? And you know, that's just waiting on the right setup, taking the right setup once you see it, win or lose. As long as you took the right setup and you did what you're supposed to do. About to get wicked out. Okay, we got wicked out. Secured 455 on this trade, y'all. Let me get on camera to focus. Boom, 455 on this trade. Nice setup of the day. Only trade I'm taking today. I will keep the chart marked up though, just to see if we hit that 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, right? But overall, this was a decent setup today, and we do have another zone right here. Let me mark it out for y'all to show y'all. Right, we have another zone right here. Boom. This is another zone. Broke structure right here. Right, imbalance. I would wait for price to come back, tap into the zone, and then shoot back up. But overall, this setup for the day, nice setup. I'm gonna end it off here, y'all. All right, so this is the performance stats right now on the eval. Right, one trade, $455. I waited for the right setup, y'all. I waited for the right setup, and it played out, took it, and you know, current balance sitting at 50,000. Hold on, let me zoom in so y'all can see it. Let the camera focus, if it will focus. Current balance sitting at $50,835.14. See if we can pass this eval, y'all. Wow. Wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. I got out at the 1 to 1. And I did show y'all this setup right here, right? That just formed when I got out the trade, right? This was a new setup, and I said I predicted the price would basically, you know, we already broke structure. Predict the price come tap into my zone, give me another entry, targeting all the way up to the 1 to 3. We tapped 1 to 2, we passed 1 to 2, halfway mark to the 1 to 3, y'all. So if I would have held, this would have been a beautiful setup. And I 100% believe we're finna tap 1 to 3, y'all. So I should have set and forget on this trade. It's just the fact that the zone was just so large. I had a huge ass stop loss, right? But then again, I did risk the right amount for the trade, so I should have just held. But at the end of the day, I did secure profit, so I know for next time. But this trade right here was a beautiful setup, y'all. Beautiful setup. If you ended up taking this trade, you ended up missing the first one, market came back and provided you with a second opportunity right here. Beautiful opportunity, right? Pushed up, break structure, came down, tap into the zone. Would have got in at the break of this candle high. Let me move this real quick. Would have got in right here at the break of the candle high, right? So it would have looked like this, right? That would have been your entry. Your stop loss would have been below this wick right here. And you would have targeted all the way up to that 1 to 3. You know, that would have been the 1 to 2. Say a 1 to 3 would be right here. Target a 1 to 3, right? You would have smacked. Probably even a 1 to 4. Probably could have got to a 1 to 4, y'all. But overall, man, this was the second setup. Price ended up pushing up, y'all. So my idea was right. I just got wicked out, and yeah, idea was right, y'all.